Okay, camera didn't record any audio, so I'm going to have to do a voiceover. No idea what I was saying at the time, but probably this is my battery, it's dead. There is a new battery, which is in the box, which needs to go in the bike. So, simple process, putting that battery into the bike. So, first things first, we need to get the battery out of the box and we need to check that it has a sufficient charge to be able to start the bike. So let's do that. Remember, positive terminal first, negative terminal second. Here is my Optimate 3 charger. Currently connected up to the battery. So we're getting 13.3. It'll go up to 14. There you go. 14.642. Now it's settling down, so it'll go back down to 13.1. There we go. So the battery has a good charge easily enough. So let's get it into the bike. Okay, so simple process. What we're going to do is remove the negative terminal, then the positive terminal. Then we're going to remove the front seat bracket. That's this bit here, because that's attached to the little flap thing underneath that holds the battery in place. I don't mean flap, I mean bracket, metal pokey out thing. But that stops the battery being lifted out. So, I'll rearrange the camera and crack on with this. So, undo the negative terminal. And all of its attachments. Undo the positive terminal. And all of its connections. And then finally change the socket to a different size. And remove the front seat bracket. I don't know if you can hear this, but I have a fly buzzing around the microphone. Little fucker. Okay, so a couple of bolts, it just lifts off. And then move the cables out the way and the battery should just simply lift out. Ta-da! The installation is pretty much the reverse of all of that. So we get the new battery, and we should be able to just drop that in. What I would say is don't reuse the screws and the bolts from the first battery. Your new battery will come with new bolts and nuts. Use those. So here we go, just dropping the new battery in. Plonk. Okay, so new bolts slot in under the battery terminals. I didn't mean bolt, did I? New nuts slot in under the battery terminals. So get all of the connector wires up, making sure we're only connecting the positive connections to the positive terminal. Get everything connected, lined up, and put the new bolt through. And remembering that it's positive connection first and then negative. And the way I remember this is the phrase, I'm positive that the red one goes on first. I've no idea why that works, but it does. If you like my bracelets, we actually sell those on the creativeacorn.com. Do I now have to mark this as paid promotion? Okay, so bolt connected, just put it through, tighten it up, getting the ratchet to work the right way. And now do the same thing for the positive. Everything lined up, bolt through. Get that tightened up. And the last bit is to get the front seat bracket, including the battery holding in place metal lug thing. So just get it lined up with the holes. And tighten them up. A rogue bit of rubber that should be connected somewhere, but it's really difficult to see where it's supposed to go. There we go. Make sure the cables are all fed so they're not going to catch on anything. And then that should be done. While I was doing this, I found a little plastic circle thing. I have no idea what it's off. If you've got any ideas, leave a comment. I'll just leave it where it was for now. I'm sure it's come off something, but I don't know what. Okay, the battery's in, so we need to check whether it powers the bike. So there we go. the bike is powered. Let's see if it starts. Vroom, vroom. Yeah, okay, that bit doesn't really work with a voiceover. You can see from the revs that it is running. So it started the bike, battery's fine, job done. And yeah, 179 miles in 3 years. The last bit of the job is to take the old battery, put it into the box with the nuts and bolts, and dispose of your battery sensibly according to your local regulations. So for us, that's taking it down to the municipal dump and putting it in the old battery bit. And then tidy up our tools so that a YouTube commenter doesn't mention how unprofessional we are again. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.